Hi there.
Hi again.
Welcome to my suite.
Welcome to the suite. I'm in a very summery sweet mood today.
Are you?
Look at me.
You look really tanned.
Tanned. I mean, I don't know why. The tan's fading.
Yeah, I know. The barley tan was really tanning.
The tan's fading. The hope's fading.
Hope?
No, the hope's not.
Please keep the hopes alive.
Yeah.
Well, guess what? We don't have hope in men, because today we're doing Is It Cheating? Part 2.
Cheating? I feel like we need to have like a supermarket sweep theme song.
Insert. We can insert the two themes tune there. You know what to do. Okay, so we're doing part 2. Is it really cheating?
This is great.
It's going to be slightly different because sometimes some of these have like more scenarios. So I feel like last time it was a bit too open-ended, but new rules for this.
Okay.
There's no if that was my friend. If it's my friend? Because a lot of the time before you were like, well, you know, if it's my friend, it's a guy, that doesn't count. There's no more, is it a friend?
What do you mean? So then who is it?
It's a random. It's always a random.
Oh, fine.
So now it's like more juicy.
I was actually talking, just on the last episode one. I was talking to somebody about this last night, a guy, and he was also saying that the leg pond to shoulder is a no-go.
Well, I have to admit that my boyfriend didn't agree with me on most things. He thought he agreed with you on most things. He was like, I think Helena's right about this
Not
stuff.
a comfortable man.
He was just like, this is not cheating. And I was like,
I mean, yeah,
well,
maybe you guys should talk about that just in case he starts doing something and you're like, he cheated. And he's like, no, I didn't.
That's a really good point. We got some more scenarios to go through. So should we just dive right in?
Let's dive in.
Let's dive in.
I'm about to dive in. I probably shouldn't sing that because Trey's cancelled. So
Wait, Trey
songs.
Oh, yeah. Is it cheating if your partner tries to convince another person to sleep with them, but the other person declines?
What? We just started off like that.
Yeah, we're going.
I mean, yes.
We're diving in, girl.
What? As in your partner when they're in a relationship with you?
So basically, your partner has said, I want us to sleep with another person. So
Oh, us.
Well, hold on.
A throuple?
Oh, no. So your partner, so your man's, has asked someone else to sleep with him, and they've said no and told you, yeah, hun, that's cheating.
Yeah, that's embarrassing
That's
and
crazy.
goodbye.
Crazy.
What?
Do you know one thing about men? They really gonna embarrass you.
Yeah,
They're really out here embarrassing
and it's
you.
even more it's even more embarrassing that the person said no. It's like, have you ever seen, I think those guys talk about it when they're like, your partner slid into someone's DMs
And they
and
said-
got air, or your partner's like DM Rihanna. It's like, stop it
It's a no
now.
for me. Yeah, don't embarrass me. Like, at least if you're going to try and cheat, like fulfill the cheating. Don't get declined and then get the person running to me telling me, well, you know, your man tried to get up in it. And I was like, no thanks.
That's not cute.
Dump your man immediately.
Yeah.
That is
I'd actually think I'd
crazy.
block on those
Sheer
levels.
embarrassment I'm dumping you from. Like, what the actual heck?
Yeah, that's definitely cheating. That's
cheating.
crazy.
I think that's cheating.
Is it eating or cheating?
Is it considered cheating if you develop feelings for someone else while you're in a relationship?
I think
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Like, what are you doing
If you-
gaining feelings? But
if
then
you
what if it's
see
just
someone-
like, what if it's like in your office, you just like, you didn't mean to?
If you see someone you fancy them, cool.
Fancying and
someone.
feelings, not saying.
Yeah, feelings, I don't know. Because like, surely you have to have some sort of connection to get feelings for someone.
I don't know. Because like sometimes you have feelings for someone like, but it might not be mutual.
Who? I've never had feelings for someone that like, we haven't had a connection built up.
What if like you're like, you fancy someone in your office and then you like start to really like them, you start to really think about them a lot, but then they don't know you like them? Is that
There's
still
some people I
cheating?
think about sometimes, but like, I knew.
Who are you thinking about, girl?
This is gonna shock you. Like some people who like I haven't necessarily had like a strong connection with.
Really? Shall we unpack this?
Like, what do you want to But like, yeah, I don't know. I wouldn't like. I don't think that's cheating. You know, if I thought about them whilst I was in a relationship.
But it's not great. Like, imagine your man's like, yeah, I just think about someone else and when we're shagging. Do you think about other people when you're shagging?
No, what?
You're with your man and you're thinking about Drake.
No, Drake. I mean, if I'm lucky, my man will look like Drake.
BBL
no.
Drizzy.
No. I don't think it's like that. I think obviously there's some people that you have a certain rapport with that you may like think about on that level, but not like whilst you're in a relationship. I mean,
I think having feelings for someone else while you're in a relationship with someone is cheating.
yeah. I mean, it's definitely something you need to like address and look into.
But like, if I never find out, then what can we do? Because if you never found out your man had feelings for
Yeah.
Stacey in the office, there's nothing you can do.
Sometimes it's better left unsaid too.
Sometimes just keep it to yourself. You don't need to tell your partner everything. Secrets are okay.
It could cause more of a kerfuffle.
If my man told me today, look, babe, I think I've got feelings for Sarah in the office. However,
Stacey.
me and Sarah, we're not a thing, and I want to be with you. I'd be like, you better go find fucking Sarah.
And he has to go to that office every day.
No way.
Would you make him quit his job?
Maybe, you know.
I mean,
You
yeah.
start
If you
looking for a
can't
new
handle
job.
the feelings, you kind of would have to.
And the thing is, you know, offices are crazy places. People would really be having affairs.
And they'd be going for drinks after work. Drinks turn to links.
I used to work in an
Links
office.
turn to
Not going to say anybody's
kinks.
name. Not going to say what office it was. But one of my office bestie, she started dating a guy in my team. Turned out he was also sleeping with our boss. So he was sleeping with all three of them in the office. Nobody knew.
Ew. And I bet he was married as well.
No, he wasn't married.
Well, shock.
And I was just like, this is diabolical.
It's diabolical state of affairs at the moment, isn't it?
Yeah, the office shenanigans are really crazy.
Yeah.
Okay, so
I
we're going to go
understand.
with the feelings is cheating.
Yeah. Cool.
Oh, okay, so this is something that we really need to unpack. Is it considered cheating if it isn't an exclusive relationship yet? And it says, I'll preface this by saying I haven't done anything with another person. I'm just curious. What do you think? I've been dating someone for a couple of months, but we haven't had a conversation about making the relationship exclusive yet. So can I see other people? Yes, you fucking can.
Yeah. Because, I would expect that.
Well,
Well, I wouldn't expect it, but I'd expect you to be doing what I'm doing.
I think if you are dating someone, regardless of the amount of time that you're dating them for, unless you are girlfriend and boyfriend, and they're, in my mind, being exclusive, rubbish. Absolute
the thing
bullshit.
is, don't you feel like in your 20s this is never a thing? Because I had situationships where like I'd be dating someone for months, and I don't think the word exclusive ever existed.
Love Island created exclusive.
Legit.
I legit think that because I've never heard of it before.
We either were like seeing each other or in a relationship.
Yeah.
There was one or the other.
You were a situationship or you were a relationship.
Yeah, and
but the thing is, a situationship is kind of an well, no, it's not. I guess because in situationships, people still be fucking other people.
yeah. I had a really long situationship.
How long's long?
Quite long.
I had a year once.
Yeah. I'm like, yeah.
Idiot.
Yeah. Like, I think back then also, like, I thought we were together. Like,
Yeah, same.
Like, I don't know, it's a complicated one because, like, you weren't together, but then, like,
You were doing everything that constitutes a
exactly.
relationship.
Yeah. So you're like, okay, well, we're basically together.
Yeah.
So, like, it doesn't matter.
But I feel like that's what this exclusive thing is. It's like kind of taking the next step from situationship to relationship, but you're not in a relationship. But in my mind, like when I was dating last year before I met my boyfriend, I told him from the get-go, I said, I'm not doing exclusive. I'm doing a relationship or I'm doing dating. So
Yeah.
you're either dating me and you can date other people, I can date other people, or we're in a relationship. I'm not doing both. And I told him that from the jump. And I think that was the best thing I ever did because then he realized like, oh, okay, well, like if I don't lock this down, like she is going to see other people. And I was very honest about that from day one.
Yeah.
I think if you let a man say we're exclusive, you're going to get mugged off. I'm not going to lie.
Yeah. And in that land of like exclusivity, not knowing what you're doing, they can
Do what they want.
Yeah. And even if you are not dating anyone else, like, I'd still make it seem that way because, like, I don't know, you just don't want him
don't
to
want to think
think that
things are
all your
available.
eggs are in that basket.
Yeah.
And then he's going to be like, okay, well, she's
I also just
for
feel
me.
like you're still allowing a man to turn around to you one day and be like, oh, but you're not my girlfriend. Because I know if he started seeing someone else, it would be like, well, you're not my girlfriend. But if I started seeing someone else, all hell would fucking break loose. We're exclusive for we're just seeing each other.
Yeah.
I think it's exclusive is like something that men have invented to have their cake and eat it too.
Yeah, 100%.
And I think y'all need to start falling for all this bullshit because it's crazy.
This happened a lot in my 20s, I feel like. And I feel like back then, I never realized, like I never knew, I just thought it was normal. So
do you
I'd
mean?
just be going along with this, like we're seeing each other for like months. And then even like one guy who I was like seeing for maybe like 9 months, he then like afterwards, like years after, he'd be like, oh, but you're my ex. And I'm like,
See, I still consider those people as exes as well because like what else are you going to call them? You're not going to say, oh, I was dating someone for a year.
yeah, true.
Like you were in a big ass relationship, but that person just wasn't claiming you.
I think we were exclusive.
How nice were you? What perks did you get from that, dummy?
Yeah. I mean, Not much.
Because I didn't get fuck all.
Yeah. I mean, one of them I like basically thought like it got to like years later and I was like, I'm either your girlfriend or I'm not. And then he finally asked me to be his girlfriend. But that was like after years. I was like,
Yeah.
I've had enough. And like that should have happened.
And I think
way
the thing is that
before.
it tarnishes like your whole relationship going forward, because you spend the first 6 months to a year in this exclusive situation where you don't really know where you stand. So you never feel 100% comfortable in your relationship.
Yeah.
And I think ultimately like it's leading you down a dark path. Like your relationship's probably not going to be great because you've already kind of like tarnished the trust before you've got into the relationship.
And also trying to prove yourself to a certain extent.
Why do I need to prove
I felt like
myself?
that. Like I think when you're all for someone and they're still kind of like looking around, it's kind of like I had to prove that I'm better than like whoever else may be in his life, which is crazy. But like in your 20s, obviously like that's kind of what you're doing. Like now, I'm like, cool, you decide. If I'm not for you, I'm probably with 5 guys in the back.
But also I think like there was a lot of precedent before to be like the girl the guy picked.
Yeah.
Whereas now I feel like it needs to be the guy that I pick.
Yeah, that's
And I
true.
think that mentality change really, really does shift everything because you're not waiting for someone to pick you anymore.
No.
You know, you're telling them, look, I like you. I want to be in this relationship. But if you don't,
Bye.
I'm good to
Sling
jog
your
on,
up.
you know, sling your up, get out of here. We got to skedaddle.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah,
we
we
don't
don't
have time
care.
for it anymore. And I think
That's
that's the
true.
massive difference. I think there's a massive shift in your 30s for what dating is. But also on the whole, I just think women on the whole are dating very differently now, even if they're in their 20s.
Yeah.
So
And it was, I mean, I'm sure there was dating apps in our 20s, but obviously I didn't use any of them.
do you remember
Now,
Plenty of Fish?
Yeah, my friend's mum was on that. I thought it was like for old people.
It wasn't for old people, but like it was like very, very like thirsty.
So like when I was like in my late teens, early 20s, people I used to meet, like dating people, would be like Facebook, like people that would randomly add you, or like FacePic. Do you remember FacePic?
No.
FacePic and FaceHood. So FaceHood, I don't know if anybody remembers this, was like the black people version.
I don't
of
think I ever
FacePic.
saw that.
Yeah, but like basically you'd get, so there was this guy, I'm not going to name him, but we met on there and then we ended up like meeting, like going on a date. Well, we were like freaking 17. So like we didn't do anything special, but like we met online. So that was like, it wasn't a dating app, but then it was, you know?
Yeah, I met guys on Facebook for sure. I think when Facebook came around, that's when I first started dating guys from outside of South London.
Yeah.
Because the world was your oyster.
I started, that's
Suddenly
when I
had
first
all
started dating
these
guys
guys.
in South London.
Suddenly all these guys that like you wouldn't have met before are now like
Yeah.
available to you.
And then like BlackBerry, and you're just like,
And
the
life
world's
changed.
your oyster.
MSN times, that was good.
Yeah.
I met a lot of guys on MSN.
Yeah, me too.
How though? I don't really
People would
understand.
just add you.
You'd be like, how do I don't know
There
how
used
you're
to be
finding
like
each other.
little like trains where it would have your thing, and BBM there used to be little like trains that
yeah.
had your like details, and then guys would just add everyone and look at their pictures. Yeah.
Okay, so with that we must say yes. No, it's not
No, it's
cheating
not.
if you date someone while you're dating before the relationship stage.
Yeah.
And second of all, are death to exclusive.
Yeah.
Death.
to exclusivity.
Because it's bullshit.
Yeah, we don't like it.
Bullshit.
When you know, you know.
When you know, you know. What's the song?
I don't know that song.
Is it cheating if your partner continues to hang out with the person you are jealous of, her/him? Well, first of all, why are we jealous of other people?
What if it's like somebody that's like, you know, questionable that they've like been with or like used to fancy or something like that?
I mean, I just don't feel like there should be anyone in your partner's life that you're like essentially jealous of, because if they are jealous of that person, maybe we need to unpack like what's missing in your relationship. Like if I feel like, oh, I'm really jealous of this like friend of my boyfriend's, then maybe I need to be like doing more friend stuff with my boyfriend or something. I don't know, like maybe we need to talk about that.
But maybe it's not like a thing like that, because I've had this situation, like previous relationships, where it's not necessarily that I'm not jealous of that girl, but it's like they've had some connection or something, and I'm kind of like,
The thing is, I have had situations where I have been jealous of like my boyfriend's like female friends, but in those relationships, I was very insecure because the
Yeah.
relationship like wasn't clear. Like a lot of parameters weren't clear. He was moving shady, so all this stuff kind of mounts up in your head, and then those relationships, which probably aren't even dodgy, you then become jealous of because you're so insecure about the whole relationship, and that's why I always feel like the whole exclusive thing or like is kind of setting you up for failure, because once you're suspicious of your partner because they're not like making you feel secure in the situation, it's kind of a downward spiral.
yeah,
You know?
that's true, because the times where I felt like that have always been shady situations.
Exactly.
Like I've been like, who's this girl that's around, and like,
But because the
You
whole
don't know what
situation
they're
on the
doing.
whole is shady, everything becomes shady, you
Yeah.
know? Whereas now, I don't think because I'm secure in my relationship, I don't think I've ever considered being jealous of any of my boyfriend's female friends. Like, I'm happy that he has female friends. I think it's a good thing.
And also, I think at this age as well, you're kind of, it's very different than like in
Yeah.
your 20s when you're kind of like, who's this, who's that, like checking through his followers. Like now it's just like,
Imagine having to check through someone's followers. I ain't got the
oh,
damn.
I've been there.
Been there.
I'm tired.
I ain't got the damn today.
I'm tired.
Like, I feel like if
Yeah,
I
that's
found myself
stress.
doing those things now, I would probably just be like, maybe we should just let
I
this
mean,
go.
yeah, I think now you know that like
Just need to let it go.
it's not healthy, it's not fun. You don't want to have that anxiety. What's the
Long.
point?
So long, the crying.
Oh, the crying.
Is it cheating if your partner dances with someone of the opposite sex at the club?
I mean, as a Trini girl, I'm gonna say, if my it's a tough one because I don't like the look of it when I just looked at it in my head.
That's what I thought.
But
I'm glad you did that.
It's a cultural thing, definitely for Trinidad Carnival, where you can be married, be whatever, and dance with people, and it means nothing. I get that the concept of like a man's thing in your backside is not the most
favorable.
yeah, it's not the best when you're in a relationship, and so a lot of people probably won't like that, but I think culturally sometimes it actually means nothing.
I don't think it's cheating. However,
Disrespect.
I think it's the disrespect. And I think that a lot of the times, a lot of these things go back to the fact that like, it's just not respectful. And in the grand scheme of things, is it that deep for you to dance with that girl that night or that boy, if you know when you go home, if your partner finds out about it, it's going to be stressful and aggravating for them. Like, why is it more important, that piece of enjoyment right there in that moment, than your relationship?
It's Carnival.
No.
No.
One day, 1 minute. And that's why they say, well, that whole saying is like, most people won't give up what they want right now for what they want in the long term. Like in the long term, you want a relationship that's happy. So why are you not willing to not dance with that girl? Because you can go through Trinidad Carnival and do your 1-2 step and still have a good time without breaking it down on a girl.
I think some people also don't care. There will be some people who actually are like, whatever.
Yeah,
You know, it's just a dance.
What, your girl?
Like girls and guys, I feel
Yeah,
like
I think you have to set those parameters in your relationship,
yeah,
right?
if the person doesn't mind, then cool. But if you know that they're gonna
Would you mind?
Oh, Lord.
Lordy.
I probably would, just because I can see like the touching, you know? I can see the grabbing.
Well, I can tell you for free. I wouldn't probably. I would. I would 100% mind.
Yeah.
It's not cool. I don't like it.
Yeah.
I don't like having a girl. Trinidad Carnival, especially with the flesh is on the flesh. No, we're not doing
flesh
it.
is on the
The flesh, no.
Yeah, and I
Absolutely
guess
not.
it's more likely for I guess in your head you're like it's more likely for things to happen when they've had that, like the seal's been broken.
I just don't think it's necessary, and I don't think you need to embarrass me like that.
What if he's drunk?
If that's what you do when you're drunk, we've got a problem.
Yeah.
We've got a problem.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not saying like if I found out my man danced with a girl tomorrow at Trinidad Carnival, would I break up with him? No. But would he be in the doghouse for a long time? Yes. You know, I wouldn't be happy about it.
Yeah.
And also, I just hate the fact like then I'd go to my friends and I'd be like, oh, he was dancing with this girl at Trinidad Carnival. So embarrassing. Like the idea of that, I'm so embarrassed by your behavior. Not cool.
Yeah. What about if a girl just like came up to him? You'd want him to be like,
Whoa, baby.
Whoa.
What you doing?
Whoa.
I got a girlfriend. Just like, no.
Yeah, and little tiny panties too.
Absolutely not. You can do it on his single friends and he can just be
What
like.
about if he was in a club, like in like the UK or whatever, and he was drunk and then a girl came over and was like rubbing herself? Would you be mad?
Why is someone rubbing themselves on you?
Just because she's drunk too. She's drunk too.
No, we've had practice drills for this. Do not. We need just be swerving.
Yeah.
No,
Fair.
it's a pass. Because if it was me, I know he'd be fuming.
Yeah, true.
If your man saw you like breaking it down on some guy, backing it up, he would be fuming.
Yeah, it's not good.
There's just no way.
Okay, fair.
So I'm gonna say it's not cheating, but it's diabolical behavior.
Yeah, don't do it.
Diabolical. Don't do it.
You'll get chlamydia and die. I mean, you might.
Is it cheating if I'm talking to someone of the opposite gender about my relationship problems?
Who's the person? A rando?
It doesn't say the person. So I think we're going to have to create the scenario. I think if the person's a friend, that you trust, then it's fine. But I think things like exes and stuff are like a big
Yeah,
no, you know?
no.
Or someone who may have a vested interest in your relationship failing. Like,
Yeah.
that's
I
not
mean, there was
okay.
a point where me and my ex were talking, like he was in a rough patch of his girlfriend and I was in a rough patch of my man. Yeah, but like, I don't feel like it was anything like that.
It's
But
not
maybe I'm
cheating.
oblivious.
It's not, well, first of all, Helena has been known to drink the crazy Kool-Aid. She's just like Ray Charles in it.
I'm
like,
just doing Hell's laboratory.
You're
in my
just
head.
like, yeah, doing up Labrador in
Hocus
your head,
pocus.
hocus pocus, and acting like things are not like crazy. So I don't know if
Yeah.
you're a good judge on that.
Now I think back, I'm like, maybe he was like gauging the situation. But like at the time, he was just like, yeah, I'm having trouble. And I was like, yeah, I'm also having trouble. Like,
Well, actually, I remember when me and my ex were together, and one of my other exes had messaged me, and this particular ex had cheated on me several times. We're gonna call him
Simon.
Liam. We're gonna say Liam. So Liam had cheated on me several times, and then Michael was like, my ex Michael was like messaging me like, oh, like how's things going, blah blah blah. So I vented a little bit to Michael, but Liam saw my phone, saw the Michael name pop up, so he took my phone and read the messages. Fumed.
Oh my God.
He was enraged. He was like, why are you in this relationship with me? Why do you want to be with me? Like, going off. These times, Liam out here cheating. Liam for the
That's
streets.
what they do. You do one thing and then they make you feel bad. And it's like not
I
even on
felt
the same scale.
so bad. Yeah. So I'm going to say don't talk to people. Unless they're your good friends, don't talk to them about your relationship. And unless you can
Yeah.
trust them. And a lot of the time, I'll probably get relationship advice from my female friends or my male friends that are in relationships.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I mean, actually, to be honest, I don't really go to my male friends for relationship advice now that I'm in a relationship. When I was dating, I did a lot. But then again, I don't think, it might be because right now I just haven't needed any help. Maybe if I had a situation that I needed help, then I would maybe ask my male friends. But I don't know, I'd probably come to like my female friends first.
I mean, yeah, I'd still go to my male friends, but I think you just have to make sure no one's got an agenda.
Yeah.
So be clear about who has an agenda and who doesn't.
Yeah. Yeah, it's true.
So
Agendas are rolling.
The
But
what?
yeah, I mean, it's not cheating, but I wouldn't recommend, guys.
Yeah, me too.
Okay, cheating, not cheating, if you get a lap dance.
Why does it you say laptop? No.
I don't think that's cheating. But
No.
then like it goes back to the whole like dancing thing that we just spoke about. Like,
If it's different.
Well, 'cause you paid for
he's
it.
in the titty bar.
yeah, but then that's like saying it's not cheating if it's a prostitute sleeping with you.
I mean, I personally, like, if he was in the strip club every week, then we're going to talk about it. The same
So if
with the
your
Pornhub.
man goes on holiday with his mates, like a stag do,
Yeah.
they're in Vegas, they're like going to the titty bar, you're cool with them getting a lap
Yeah, I don't
dance.
have a problem with that.
I think I'm alright with it, to be honest.
Yeah.
Like, I can't lie.
I'll be like,
I
do
know
you want
it's
15?
very
No, I wouldn't be
contradictory,
paying for it,
but
but-
I'd be okay with it.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I think as long as it just doesn't go further than that. And also, as long as he's not being embarrassing. Because
What
now
do you
I'm
mean?
thinking of like him being like,
Well, he is going to be like that. He is going to be like that.
No, he's not. No, he's
Oh, what's he
not.
going to do? Hi, stripper. May I just present you my ones?
Yeah,
No,
Johnny. Johnny did that.
No, he's not going to do that. He's going to be smacking her ass.
Johnny
and
was like-
putting ones in the thong. Yeah, I know someone else who was like that.
I don't think all men are gonna be like that. I think some men are just gonna be, like calm. And also, you don't want to go to a strip club and be the excited one. That's embarrassing.
Well, no, but
in front
it's
of your
gonna
friends.
be all of them. If it's a group of guys, they're gonna be egging each other on. They're gonna be excitable.
I don't think guys act like that in the strip club.
Have you been
Men
to the strip club?
confirm. I mean, yeah, but like even
Except
Marlon-
for this occasion, have you been to the strip club?
What do you mean?
Like, except that occasion you're talking about, have you been to the strip club
What occasion?
with Johnny?
But I don't understand the question. Have I been?
Have you been to the strip club
UK?
beside that time? Have you been to the
Yeah.
strip club? And men are excited.
I think
no?
when I was in the UK one in London, I didn't see anyone moving mad. I think it's more in America where they're like.
when I was in
moving crazy.
Vegas, all the men in there were moving mad.
Are they American?
Yeah.
There you go.
Well, you're the one who wants to date an American. Y'all want the foreigners.
I don't know. I mean, don't get me wrong. I think there's going to be some guys who are doing up gas and being crazy, and especially if they've had a drink.
I think the thing is also you have to bear in mind that you were in the strip club with them and you guys. But when it's a group of guys, just guys being candidly guys, they don't move the same. They egg
yeah.
each other on. They're much more leery. Like it's a different environment.
Depends
Because
what kind of man it is too.
I'm
I
saying this
guess.
because
some men are just not built like that as well.
yeah, some men are definitely not built like that. But like I don't think that you're going to be dating a man that's not built like that. I can't lie. Because I don't see you dating like a very timid, shy man. Really? No. Any of your exes been timid or shy? I mean, your rapper surely ain't.
What rapper? Oh, stop it.
I don't think any of the guys you dated have been like mad timid or mad. So, and I think, so when you take those guys out of a scenario where there's anyone they know, any women they know, and they're just with their boys, they act different.
I mean, I guess if they're in Vegas or Miami in a strip club and they're moving stupid, like no one's ever going to report back to me. So I don't
exactly.
mind.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I think it's a different situation when there's like their girl or girls they know there to witness it.
I wonder how they'll feel if I went to Chocolate City.
I went to Chocolate City.
Did you?
Yeah, dicks everywhere.
Ew.
It was crazy.
I don't think I want that.
Well, my friend booked me tickets for my birthday. It was a surprise. We had a great time. However, if I had gone on stage, I think I would have cried because it was too much.
I've seen that women in there are like grabbing and stuff.
There's not a lot to grab. They're not like everywhere. Like there was one time when the guy ran through the crowd butt ass naked though.
I heard they do like the helicopter.
Yeah, he did.
Ew. I don't want to see that. No.
I mean, it was definitely sheer entertainment. I give you that. But would I like go on a regular basis to a male strip club? No.
Is there male strip clubs?
I think so in America.
Chocolate City technically.
Chocolate City, but it's like a show.
Yeah, it's
like Magic Mike. But would I go to like, I think in America there's like full on male strip clubs.
Oh.
But like, I don't think that's my cup of tea. I liked the women's strip club.
Okay.
It was just a fun time. We just sat down, we had a chat.
Anything you should want to tell us?
No, her name was Candy. She sat on my lap.
When I went to the strip club, I also had a chat with her. I'm like,
and she
just
just
to do this, babe.
Oh, I didn't do the savior
I
thing.
did.
She was just sitting on my legs, and I was like, "Oh, your legs are so smooth." And she was like, "Thanks." She's like, "I really like your dress." And I was like, "So what kind of shaving gel do you use?"
Oh my god.
And she was like, "Well, first I do this," and then like we had a little chat, and I was like, "So like, do you do this full time?" She's like, "No, I go to university in the day." Like, yeah, like we had a full on chat. I learned all about Candy's life. Yeah.
This is why women shouldn't go to the strip
And I was like,
club.
do you want some ones? Because someone had given me like a wad of ones. Like, you want some ones? And I was like, I don't have to put it in. I'm just gonna tuck it right there in your little suspender.
You'll be on your way.
And you be on your way, Candy. I hope you have a great night.
Yeah, no.
It was that kind
But
of
yeah,
vibe.
he's allowed to go to the strip club.
Okay, so strip clubs is okay.
Just not every week.
But I think on a stag do, cool, do your thing. I'm not gonna have a problem.
Or a lad's holiday.
Okay, so this is a question separate to the cheating thing. Would you give your man a hall pass on his stag do?
No.
You wouldn't?
No. For who? No way.
It's one last night of freedom. You both got a hall
No.
pass.
I mean, there's probably nobody for me to hall pass, so I'll pass.
And you say like one night.
Struggle enough as it
You never
is.
talk
You know
about
what I
it.
mean?
You
No.
never talk about it.
No. Unless there's a famous hot person in my hotel.
Bro,
Then we get
what if you
hot
bumped into Michael B. Jordan and you didn't have the hall
Michael
pass?
B again.
You didn't have the hall pass.
No.
And he
hall
comes up to you and
pass.
he's like, hey, and you're like, fuck.
It's going to cause more problems.
How? It's a hall pass. You never talk about it. That's the rules of the hall pass.
No.
I mean, I'd consider it.
Next thing you know, he's thinking about her on the wedding day. No. Who do you want to hall pass?
Michael B.
Get Michael B on the fucking pod.
Maybe AJ.
Ew, no, he's not my type. Sorry.
Definitely my type.
No.
Anyway, moving on.
Jason Momoa though.
Honey.
He's got a girlfriend now. I'm sad.
Oh man, you missed out.
And she's born in 91.
So you had a
92
chance.
even.
You had a chance.
Sad.
Okay.
Okay, this is quite a good one because I was having a conversation with my friends the other day about this who are in a relationship. Is casually flirting with a cute barista cheating?
I don't think flirting's cheating.
So my friends who are together, the other day we were talking about this and she was saying that he sometimes like flirts with people. So he was having like a work call or something.
Yeah.
And he was like, ha ha ha, oh, Tracy, or like saying something.
Oh,
And she
really?
was like in the room, but like she's like,
Wait,
he's just
so he's flirting with his like work person.
Yeah.
That's not
so
the same.
apparently, so she was like, yeah, he's just like he's just a flirty person. But she was like, I'm also a flirty person. So it's like, whatever. And I was like, interesting.
I think it's not cheating if the flirting like won't go anywhere. So like for instance, if you go get a coffee and you just flirt with the coffee person, it's not going anywhere.
What if he sees that barista every day?
That's suspicious.
And what if he's like, have a beautiful day, Ma?
Who are you, Martin? Who are you, Martin?
Like, what if every day he's like, he goes and she's like, here's your special. And then he's like, have a beautiful day, Ma. I don't know why he's American. But
You shouldn't be giving
there,
anyone
but-
beautiful days with me.
Oh, really? So then you don't like it. So it's cheating if he's flirting with a barista.
I feel like it's not going anywhere. Like it's not that deep because I think I probably flirt with people like on a night out, like it's not going anywhere. But then I think
Cute.
like probably just like in passing, like you can have like you can speak and it can come across flirty. But like I think when it's like potential for intention or like potential for it to go somewhere, that's different. Like for instance, if it's in your office and you guys continue to have this flirty banter, could that become something? That's not okay.
Sometimes I flirt with people, or they flirt with me, and
Who flirts with you?
they're not single. I will never take it anywhere, and neither would they. But you know,
Wait, is this a specific person?
no, multiple,
Multiple specific people.
just whatever, like you know, day to day. But it's not like I want to see you naked. You know, it's just like
I need to. Can you give me an example of
I don't
flirting?
really want to divulge.
You already divulged, hun.
You broke the seal. It's just like you look nice, you know, type of vibe.
I don't know how I feel about this.
But it's obviously, yeah. So anyway, back to the barista thing. Back to the barista thing. So if he was doing that,
No, not good.
cheating,
Uh,
what if he's just that type of guy? You know, some men are just a bit flirty, like, oh, see, you got your red cap on today. Yeah, love that.
the thing is, you can compliment someone without it being flirting.
It depends on his personality too.
Yeah, but like rein it in. You have a relationship because it's like it goes back to the whole embarrassment thing. Like you really want your girl to come in one day and then you're with your girl that day at the coffee shop and the barista goes, "Here's your special," and then she's like, "Oh, who's this?" And he's like, "This is my girl," and she's like, "Oh, fucking crazy."
Oh,
absolutely crazy.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like, it's a potential to create embarrassment. And what I don't understand is why people continue to put themselves in situations which would be detrimental to their relationship. Like, why is that important? I don't get it.
Yeah.
Because ultimately, like, if this person is your person, you want to be with them, why would you do these things? I just don't get that. Because when I say, like, it's a flirting, it's just like, oh, I'm never seeing this person ever again. Ever. I wouldn't flirt with someone every single day that I see every day that may then get the wrong idea that I'm coming back to this shop to flirt with you.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
In my last relationship, my ex used to always say I was really flirty with like others.
Really? I don't think you're that flirty.
Yeah, or if we'd like go out like somewhere, he'd be like,
I'm only flirty like if I don't realise it.
yeah, same.
So like if I had a few drinks, maybe I'm a bit flirty then.
Yeah.
But like
Once I've had a few drinks, I'll flirt with anyone.
But like, I don't think I'd intentionally flirt or be misleading with anybody. Do you know what I mean? And I think that's a massive problem that people have.
Yeah, I wouldn't be doing like a look back, you know?
A look back while you're in a relationship
with your
is
man, walking with your man.
Wild.
Walking with your man, you're like,
Wild. That's wild.
yeah, no.
That's cheating.
Yeah.
That is
that's
bold-faced
that's
cheating.
Giving intention.
That's more than intention. Just hang up the reins now. Like, give up now on the relationship.
Return to the streets.
Streets are open.
Yeah, so we're going to say no, but there's a line that you
Flirting
don't
isn't
cross.
cheating, but there's a line and yeah, don't cross it. Okay, yeah, that's fair.
I've got one. Is it cheating if you share a bed with someone else but don't do anything sexual?
Yes. Why are you sharing a bed with another man?
What if
Or
you're like in
woman.
a zombie apocalypse?
Dude, if you're in a zombie apocalypse, nothing matters.
Then you can do. Men are going to start inventing zombies just
Yeah.
so they can cheat.
Zombie apocalypse, nothing matters. But
Yeah.
like in real life, in reality today, if my man was like, "Oh, I had to sleep in a bed with Stacey," you better go be with Stacey.
What if it's like a work trip and then like something happened and
There's
people had to
no
share a room?
circumstance in a work trip where that's gonna happen. HR
I
would
had
be
to share a
all
bed.
over that.
So I used to work for this agency, and I think I started like me and this girl. We started on the same day, so we were working there for a month. They then took us to Barcelona for the weekend for like their like yearly whatever what it was, and I had to share a bed with this girl who I just met because they basically rented
I'm
out.
really sure that's a HR breach. Like, you shouldn't be doing that.
Really?
Yeah, 100%.
I mean, yeah, they were also like taking like drugs and stuff. So I guess that wasn't the weirdest thing that happened that weekend. But it was, yeah, I don't know. We were in some like Airbnb or whatever it was. There's quite a lot of people like in one place, all different rooms, or like maybe it's a hotel, but all different rooms. I don't know. But yeah, I was sharing a room with this girl.
I'm pretty sure they had to get you to pre-agree to that. Like, they're supposed to make you pre-agree. Like, are you comfortable with this? Like, that's not okay. Someone from HR, let us know in the comments. Because I don't think that's okay. But like, yeah, I don't think there's any situation, even on a work trip, where you should have to sleep in a bed with someone else. Like, unless again it's a zombie apocalypse, there's really no reason.
Yeah.
Like, for
I
what?
agree.
Why are you sleeping in the same bed?
Yeah, I
Sleep on
don't
the
think-
floor. Sleep on the
Yeah,
sofa.
true.
Like there's many other places to sleep. Take it in turns. but do not be sleeping
Or
in
be
that
a man
bed
and let her
together.
sleep in the bed.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree.
Like, no, absolutely not.
What if it was you who was stuck somewhere with someone and you were like, right, I'm taking the bed, and then the guy was like, I'm also taking the bed?
I'll be like, be a gentleman and get off the bed.
What if he's like, no?
I'll be like, you're an asshole and I'm going to sleep on the floor. Yeah, I'd be respectful of my
I'm gonna
mans.
sleep in the bath.
My man's thank you for my mans. I'm sleeping on the floor.
Yeah, fair.
That's not cool. Like, that's really bad.
Yeah, don't sleep in the same bed.
Is chivalry dead? Because, like, men just don't make you caring anymore.
I don't know.
Like, how's a man going to say to me, yeah, I'm taking the bed? What? Crazy.
Okay, is sending someone else revealing pictures cheating?
Absolutely. What?
What if it's on Snapchat and you can't see what they've sent?
That's crazy talk.
Yeah, it's nuts.
Sending nudes.
Yeah, sending nudes is crazy.
Even if it's like provocative, like in your bikini and stuff, not
It
okay.
gives me PTSD.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's 100% cheating.
Yeah, of course. No.
Like, what the actual hell?
No.
I'd be enraged.
And seeing pictures of nudes in your man's phone.
So I was going to say that. So imagine, how do you feel if your man in his phone has old nudes? Because I've heard people do that, done this before.
Yes, me. Not me that had it. This happened to me.
Your man had like old nudes.
Yeah.
And how do you feel about this?
I mean, not good.
Like, why do you have some old nudes?
Obviously, I saw them and I was like, who the hell is this?
Yeah, that's not cool.
Yeah.
Because does he look back at them?
I mean, exactly.
That's crazy.
And then don't you sometimes think like, who has old nudes of you and haven't deleted them
Yes,
and
I do.
potentially looks back at them?
But I'm very smart because I never put my face in any of my nudes.
I don't know.
So no one would ever know it was me.
Yeah, but don't you think it's weird that they could potentially be like looking back at that?
Oh, so weird. So weird.
Wish you could do it on like, you know, on WhatsApp on like the little one thing.
You can, yeah, now
You're
you can. Yeah. I think that, yeah, it's wild.
Yes,
the
you
nudes
can't be doing
thing's
that.
wild.
And if you're sending like dick pics, I mean, it may be like a pre-recorded dick pic. Like you may just have it in the bank. Because I was gonna say maybe you're getting excited over them, but then it could just be a copy, a replica that you're sending to
Like a
everyone.
resend of the old nude
Yeah.
to the new person.
Because for men, it's easy. You're just sending a dick pic, really. You can send that to 10 girls
I've never
in a
really
day.
been a massive fan of dick pics.
Who is?
Some people, clearly, because it's a thing.
Or men just think it's a thing and no one's actually told them that.
I'd prefer to just have like a picture of you like in your boxes, maybe like an outline.
in the grey trackie.
In the grey tracky boxes, whatever.
Yeah, leave it.
Or like
up
a
to-
back pic. I like a back pic.
Oh yeah,
I love
what
a back
pic.
muscly. Oh, yeah, like a vest.
Not the best. Yeah, yeah, definitely less skin.
But the whole sausage, let's not do it, guys.
No.
Let it go. It's not a thing.
Do you delete like yours? Like any you've received, like not from like your man, but like
I've
ex-things?
I've deleted the old ones.
Really?
Well, I never liked them in the first place, to be frank.
I still have
Do you?
on a hard drive.
On a hard drive, you got a hard copy.
Do you know what? I think the only reason why I have them is because my iPhone used to back up onto like this old hard drive. So like there was like an old iPhone. So it's kind of still on there and I've just never gone out and deleted them.
That's
but like
fair.
I don't look at it. I've got like X from like 10 years ago pics.
Damn. Some girl's dick, some guy's dick's just on your
Some girl's boyfriend.
some
you
girl's
mean.
boyfriend's
Yeah.
penis is just on your hard drive. What can you do? He sent the unsolicited pic.
I can't bother to delete it. There's no point in me doing that.
Well, you have to go on the hard drive.
Exactly,
For that.
and it's like an old
You're not going
one.
on the hard drive for anything else. So what's the point?
Sometimes, like, you know, when I look through and I start getting old memories, but I haven't done that in like a year. So won't
Maybe
be.
next time just delete them.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Maybe. Maybe. I'll think about it. This one's funny. This one's stupid. Is it cheating to take someone else as your date to a wedding?
Oh, that's a good one. Yes, I'm gonna say. Well, what if you're in a relationship? So you're in a relationship and you take someone else as your date.
Yeah.
I think if they're not a family member, yes.
Yeah, for
So
sure.
like if you take your mom or your sister, that's cool. But like
Yeah.
if you're taking like another random chick, well, like I'm not the random, but like if you take a random chick, but like what if he takes his friend? So like what if like for instance, let's say Marlon for instance, is like you and Marlon both know the person and Lene doesn't, so that you go together.
Yeah, that's interesting. But then wouldn't we both get a +1?
That's true. Yeah, that's true.
So
Yeah, I think.
I mean, I don't
gonna
think it's cheating.
I don't think it's cheating, but I don't think it's cool.
But then I think also if they hide it, like if they're like,
But why are you taking another girl? Like, go on your own.
yeah, true.
Like, if it's a wedding, you know the people, you'll know people there. Like, why do you need to have a date? I don't understand. And why is the date not me?
What if you're not in the country?
It's not my problem. Move the wedding.
Move the whole wedding.
No, I just go on your own. Like, why do you need someone to be there? I don't get it. Like, why can't you just go on your own, see your friends or family, have the wedding and go home? Like, I don't understand. It's disrespectful.
Yeah.
You know?
Okay, is it cheating to tell someone that you would totally hook up with them if you were single?
Yes. I think you're setting a precedent. It's not cool.
Yeah, that's mad. And that's rude.
Yeah, I don't like
if
that.
I was single. But we were talking about this the other day where we were like, guys do the orbiting.
What's the orbiting?
They keep you, you know,
in the
around.
orbit.
Yeah, just in case, just a little like, you know, and then they can see if they can potentially dip back. And even yesterday I was having a conversation where a guy was saying that what men do, like even when they're married, there's certain people they'll still have like there and like they won't do anything like wrong, but you know that like if they were ever to be single, they're kind of testing the waters to see like, maybe
I don't even think that's just a man thing. I think women do it as well.
Yeah, probably.
I think a lot of people do it. I think it's
Have
kind
a
of
backup.
I think it's kind of crazy though, because I feel like it kind of sets a precedent in the back of your mind that what you're in is gonna fail.
Yeah, that's
you
true.
know,
to have a backup.
But I do think that a lot of people do that. I don't think it's cheating, but I think it's not good behavior. You know, why y'all so naughty? I don't like that one. No, not good. Not a fan.
Yeah, don't do that. That's all we got time for.
That's all we got time for this week.
Yeah. I
We
mean,
hope
I
you
feel like we
enjoyed
said every
this.
single thing was cheating this week.
Yeah, there's a lot of cheating this week. I feel like you were a bit harder on the cheating this week. Depends on your mood.
I've gone a bit softer.
Soft. Also, guys, so we have a special offer for you.
Special surprise.
If you listen to the podcast,
If you got to the end, congrats.
you get a discount code for any of our trips
Yes.
in 2025.
Yeah.
And the code is
Our Sweet Life. With caps.
all caps. Yep, type that in at the checkout and then you can come on holiday with us. And next year we have some amazing trips.
Yeah.
Bali, Marrakesh, Thailand, Iceland.
And you get, how much money do you get off?
£200.
You get £200 off your trip.
That
so
is
like,
a bargain.
It's a bloody bargain.
It's an absolute bargain.
It's a bargain. So yeah. It's only for the first 5 people to use the code.
First 5. So you better be fast.
Y'all better be quick.
Y'all better be quick. But we've enjoyed having you here in our suite. We'll catch you next week. I've been Ashlee Major Moss.
And I've been House.
Bye.
Bye.